Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cano waits on the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they'll step off and try again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Healy moving to his left. 1 down. Now at the plate, Daniel Palco.
Number 18.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here is Avisail Garcia, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first-pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Digging in, Matt Davidson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's D. Gordon now.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gordon.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia waits on it. 1 away. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here now is Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Just missing here, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Kevin Smith will be next. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Digging in, Leury Garcia.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
He's set in the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now both runners are breaking. Hits this one hard the other way. And he's safe. Stepping in, Adam Engel.
Center fielder, Adam Engel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is calling for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Robbie Cano now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Gene Segura standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Daniel Palka. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Up next for Chicago, Avisail Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Davidson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So striding in, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 9.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
One strike.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Gordon on at first. Nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here now is Mike Zunino, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Denard Span, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The 1-0. Popped high in the air. Sanchez trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Smith, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Yomer Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One 1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Popped him up. Healy has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Leury Garcia, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play. Now batting, Gene Segura. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he takes ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Garcia sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Adam Engel. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Adam Engel becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Nelson Cruz.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hector Santiago takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
53, Hector Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. Dylan Covey takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Dylan Covey.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And he misses again. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 now. Cruz off second. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Palka. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, number 18.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here is Avisail Garcia. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. It's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Garcia leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing that 4.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Davidson goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Keeley in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Healy rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and they won't get Span. He's in at third with 3 bases. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Henniger gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Juan Minaya comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And an awful swing there, 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is fine. Now to the plate, Yomer Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Popped him up. Healy has a play. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Leury Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped up. Healy waits on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
This is skied out toward right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Missed with a slider. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Garcia. 2 down. At the plate, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Gets a small piece near the plate.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he...
This is chopped foul at home plate. Dribbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 3. Edwin Diaz, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So striding forward now, Daniel Paulcook. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Xavier Cedeno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Xavier Cedeno.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Gene Segura. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Genmar Gomez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. And now a jump throw against his body. What a play, and that ends the inning. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A changeup over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Standing in, Kevin Smith. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Haniger is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, They left 4 men on base.